if you could choose the finest greens. I'm straight. I'm true.
Dancing dugongs, you nearly startled me out of my boots. Well, you've got my attention, comrade.
More than a pittance. Source hunters, eh? All right, proper, we're finally getting a hand. Things is chaos. If you've got a favourite sheep, best to fry her up now before she gets thieved in the... That louse! Did he even bother grilling a single luscious chop? I bet he wasted every last morsel. Captain Aureus will have a thing or two to say about this.
You say you will take me under your wing, but I see no feathers. Are you a child of the birds, as I am of the bears? In truth, this is a relief. And so the lonely babe was the wise godwolf Amira, raised the...
For the whale of the good stuff.
That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
The head honcho legionnaire! The source hunter says that creep Robert stole my sheep.
And?
Well, aren't you going to arrest that stinking thief?
I'll have a talk with him, madam. Oh, what now? Oh, if you must. What about it? The goat! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
So tell me, Septimus, would your wife or sweetheart be compensated by the Legion should tragedy befall you on the battle?
The hunter returns! I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth.
Listen, if you're going to accuse me of something, you would better find the evidence to back up your ridiculous claims.
Oh, that horrid tome of ill repute. It isn't mine, it was Jake's. He was a politician, don't you see? Always on the lookout for plotting rivals. Always trying to be one step ahead. Really, I should have thought a source hunter of all people would appreciate my dear husband's sense for survival.
Oh, don't put stock in the hastily scribbled words of a lovelorn fool. This letter, it was a show of passion. A poorly worded passion I did not echo in the least. The Duke, he's like a spoiled child. He's not a man. He's not like Septimus.
The hunter returns! I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth.
Legion's greetings, Hunter. So fair a lady steadfast will I guard her. And what questions are those? You claim to possess evidence that implicates Lady Esmeralda in the murder of her husband? Well, let's have it then. Legion's greetings, Hunter. You claim to possess evidence, so it was Jake's? Of course. He read it so as to outfox lurking assassins. Alas that it failed him. Alas that it is now used to slander his grieving widow. There now, she was stringing Ferrol along. Ha! A pampered brat, that Duke, just like she says. Barks worse than his bite, no doubt. He'll be gone from here the instant he can, but I'll still be here, steadfast and by Milady's side.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Toe of snake, wing of worm, brew and spice 'em, stir and churn.
To what do I owe the repeated pleasure, Source Hunter? Well, she certainly possesses... I expect she'll be a very successful healer in her own right when the time comes. Certainly, what would you like to know? Certainly, what would you like to know? The Councillor. Terrible loss, that. From what I can tell, it seems to be a simple case of jealousy turned violent.
Hello again.
Terribly sorry, Source Hunter, but I seem to be fresh out of priceless relics for you to destroy. Is that so? Well, I handled the corpse myself, indeed, but I hardly knew the man in life. I was shocked when Ahu asked me to come to the crime scene, but Theliron had taken ill, and the responsibility fell to me. I arrived at the inn, where the body lay just where it had fallen. The injuries were like nothing I'd ever seen. A single intricate laceration wove like lace around every inch of his skin. Neither a beginning nor an ending point were discernible. I examined the corpse and recorded what information I could. I personally delivered the corpse the short distance to the mortician's house. As far as I know, everything was, as far as a magical murder is concerned, quite normal. That strange reaction you call.
The tone, soothing a corpse's troubled mind. Can't have gotten far. To what do I owe the repeated pleasure, Source Hunter? The world belongs to the young, they say, and Boris will live to take his piece. Thank me? Why, it was I who cured the Duchess, not to mention that it's been my guidance.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest edgy size seals ever seen. Fresh haddock, looking for fire.
Sorry, sir.
Oh, what now? Yes. Discovered anything? Well, have you found any incriminating evidence against her? If so, let's have it. How to plan the perfect murder. Really? Really? She might as well wear a dress with the words "I killed Jake and I liked it" embroidered on it. But that alone wouldn't suffice to convince me. So convince me, Hunter, and keep looking. Like I said, the girl's known to be a flirt. But that sob of a feral doesn't have the mettle to commit murder. And as far as I'm concerned, neither has she. It was stolen? Gods, what a fool that Roberts is! Taking a bribe in beleaguered old Sicil. Ah, what was he going to do with that gold? Buy the largest kipper in the land? He has a lot to answer for, but not as much as the one that did the bribing in the first place. Guess your mission is pretty clear, isn't it? Off you go to find this munificent body snatcher. You dare stand here and accuse me of involvement in this sort? Oh, what now? Oh, still not finished. It was stolen? Yes, yes. Well, I assume it hasn't crawled back to its grave. So have you found any suspect? Evelyn? Master Theliron's apprentice? Nice lass, huh? Brewed me a potion once that cured me of a rash more bothersome than a badger down your breeches. No, she doesn't seem like the type to play hide-and-seek with stiffs to me. You suspect the mayor? Dear me, you couldn't be further from the mark if you lay the blame on a paraplegic cow. The man raised a foundling orc out of the goodness of his heart, you dolt. A murder indeed. You dare stand here and accuse me of involvement in this sordid affair? You dare accuse a captain of the Legion? Get out! Out! Before I have my men erect a gallows and string up a sauce pinata!
Source Hunter, welcome, welcome. By all means. Of course, I hope your investigation fares well. His body is gone. It seems too improbable to be true, but I myself have... Now, it may well be established that she is in fact the guilty party. It's heating up.
I'm overheating here!
To leave the city is to venture into danger. Be careful, Source Hunter. To leave the city is to venture into danger.
How can the Legion serve you today, Source Hunter? You don't look like you're quite ready to head out into the undead-infested wilds to me. Thank you for heeding my...